Hola gente, muy buenas, saludos a todos, bienvenidos a GungnirGames. Seguimos aquí con Noire, a punto de concluir el caso. Tenemos a dos posibles sospechosos y vamos a interrogarlos y a ver quién es culpable.
Mollers in 2 and the perverts in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Vale, esto suena muy bonito, pero no es así. A ver, no tenemos pruebas al 100% claras para ninguno de los dos. Pero al fiscal y a estos les gustaría que fuera Eli, porque es un pedófilo. No tenemos pruebas claras, pero la mayoría apuntan más al marido. ¿Qué pasa? Que si culpamos al marido no le va a gustar al fiscal y no nos darán 5 estrellas, nos van a dar 3. Eso contando que hayamos hecho el resto bien. Si queréis 5 estrellas tendréis que culpar a Eli.
Kinda like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
¿Duda?
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
Do you think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
You're down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
¿Duda?
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow.
El mono que hemos encontrado, el mono verde, tiene las siglas HM. Pero también pueden corresponder al otro, a Hugo, creo que se llama, también es HM. Y la empresa de este empieza HM.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling that.
No os vais a quedar satisfechos igualmente.
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Vale, ¿qué dice la verdad?
A farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping, am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid, it stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Moeller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Bueno, de momento dejamos, vamos a por el otro.
All it will take now is some paperwork. For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the newspaper.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Vale, esto es muy tramposa. Yo fallé la primera vez. ¿Veis que se mueve mucho? Pondríamos en duda o una mentira. Pero claro, nos dice que no le creeríamos y la verdad es que sí es cierto. Así que ponemos que es verdad.
Believe what?
Esta es de las más tramposas que he visto.
A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Ahora sí es duda.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Mentira.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to
Tengo
come
el
clean
arma.
on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Mentira. Vamos a poner el
Enough
mono.
lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Bueno, como veis este parece mucho más culpable. El otro es cierto, es un pedófilo y todo eso, pero este parece más culpable. Aún así, si queréis sacar las 5 estrellas, vais a tener que culpar al pedófilo porque es lo que quieren pues los superiores, más bonito para el pueblo, como se ve de cara a la gente. Bueno, y si os pasáis el juego 5 estrellas, pues a la próxima que juguéis, probad las alternativas. Todos los casos tienen alternativas, o la gran mayoría. Podéis hacer las cosas de distintas maneras. Ahora vamos a culpar a este pues para conseguir las 5 estrellas.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rat. I ain't a killer.
Y eso, cuando os lo paséis, podéis ver qué pasa con el otro. Hay situaciones que varían. Igualmente ya os digo que es un caso que no acaba de dejar satisfecho. Se podrían probar muchas otras cosas y no lo hacen. No sé si es por torpe de los desarrolladores o es que en esos tiempos eran así las cosas y ya con un culpable era más que suficiente. Nada de buscarse más problemas ni complicaciones. ¿Veis? Aunque ahora lo tuvierais todo bien, si culpáis al marido os darían 3 estrellas y vuestro superior estaría cabreado.
We captured 2
regular army.
Lieutenant!
Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? They're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
Caso, to, namayo, nanate
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me on the side.
All around, dog.
Boy.
Are you removing film number? You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, fellas. Most guys will kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, folks.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. The 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units at Canada Code 3 identified.
Ladies, how often does this happen in your kitchen?
Gosh, Mom, pancakes. That sounds awful good.
Yes, fresh pancakes made with Mullingar flour. Mullingar makes it so easy. Just add milk and those tender delicious pancakes are ready after a few minutes on the griddle. In fact, Mullingar flour can be used.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Bueno, veamos.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force. Kiss the blood, BD. Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Quita, coño.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails. The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Bueno. Ah, hombre.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Trabajas tarde encima. ¿Dónde has puesto la otra marca? No hay más marcas.
May as well follow the trail. Same as the library card.
Yeah. Sigamos el rastro.
Kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
House keys strung up like bait on a hook.
¿Ah? ¿No la pilla? Pues bueno, no la pille. Joder. No me dejó nada.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere? Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Ay.
On it goes.
got to be a code or a cipher.